Ladies and gentlemen, Twitter is a very, very dangerous place from what I've seen. Um, I thought that, I could escape from the hate that I'm seeing on there about certain people, but then something caught my eye as I was scrolling through it yesterday, I think it was, just after I'd finished the other video I'd done. Someone is receiving death threats on there. Like, major death threats, judging from the tweets that they've put out. And I wanted to discuss this because it's not fair to the person receiving them. But I also don't understand why they are receiving them. The tweets don't really give a lot of context, but from the tweets themselves, from what I've seen, the context is kind of enough anyway. And this person's very young as well. Like, they're not much older than me. So, in today's video, we're going to go through the tweets that were put out about this person receiving death threats. And I want to weigh my own thoughts and opinions on receiving death threats. Because that... how low can you go? Now, the person receiving death threats is named Leah Kitty. Or Kitties. I can't read her name today. And she put out on the 7th, so yesterday, so it was just after I had finished my video, saying, due to receiving death threats and a lot of hate in my DMs, I won't be actively on Twitter, responding to DMs or posting as often for this foreseeable future to heal my mental health. I'll be most active on Discord, Twitch and YouTube, which I will link below. And in the reply, she sent the links to her Twitter, Discord and YouTube. And I was like, this is bad, but I'm not going to cover it. She then proceeded to put out another tweet later on, today, or 16 hours ago now for me, but would have been today, saying, I hope turning off DMs on Twitter would save me from people being evil, but others can still message me to harass me because the website is broken. I'm being followed by people with threatening usernames on Twitch as well. I'll be okay, but it's a lot to cope with, right? It's a lot to cope with. She then also replied to this saying, thank you to all who have shown me kindness. The DMs I've received mean so much. Seriously, thank you. I'm not sure if a break from Twitter will help because it will just integrate to other platforms. Think of the best way to deal with this. Thank you all for your patience. Now, when I saw this, I was concerned. Like, after I saw the second one. Because I thought, okay, people receive death threats all the time. Particularly if they do a certain thing. For example, the ASMR community are a really good example where a lot of people in that community, particularly in the VTuber space, have either received death threats or hate campaigns against them. But what is the problem with this is that she, judging from what I've seen, she's actually done nothing wrong at all. And to make someone fear for themselves is so bad. And it is awful that she's basically saying that no matter what she does, she's going to continue to receive death threats on any of her other platforms. And when I looked at it, I was like, this is awful. No one should receive death threats at all. Like, the world is evil as is anyway. And that's making it so much worse. And particularly, she's also quite young as well. As I said in the intro, she's not much older than me. It's... for someone quite young, this can really hit them really hard and hurt their mental health. Majorly. And that seems to be what happened in judging from the second tweet she put out. About taking a break from Twitter to help her mental. But I just don't understand why people can be this evil and send death threats to others. Now, I know a lot of it is because they're behind the screen and they wouldn't do it in real life. But what concerns me is that if it does go any further, is that people will be in danger and it can cause massive hate campaigns and can lead to very awful things happening to said person that's receiving them. And as I said, it can affect their mental health to the point where they deteriorate. And it, for me, people who do that are the scum of the earth. Now, I know this is Twitter, so shit like that happens a lot. But, you know, at some point, you got to take a look at yourself before you send a message and be like, is this the right thing to be doing? To say to someone, you know, sending death threats or threatening messages or whatever. Like, why? What goes through your head to do that? Even if the person you say deserves it, no one deserves death threats. Ever. No matter how bad that person can be. Again, this is my opinion, but unless they've done something like really horrible, and even then, I would say still sending death threats makes you do worse. This isn't it, in my opinion. And I hope everything goes okay for her, because she doesn't deserve this. No one does. It's just that this caught my eye, and I thought I'd quickly make a video on it, discussing my opinions on it, because this hits really hard to home, and it's hard to explain how I feel, because no one deserves that, no matter what. And the amount that I've seen over the last few days towards people, it's awful. It really is awful. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I know that my last 4 videos have now all been serious topics, and I am working on a Apex gameplay video. I'm just getting clips for the video at the moment. But I thought I would cover this since this hits really hard to home, and it's something that, you know, should not be being used. Ever. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you can, please do not ever send death threats to anyone, and please support the person that is being affected. Her name is Leah Kitties on Twitter and Twitch and YouTube, so please go send her your love and support, because right now she needs it badly. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, and please be kind to everyone, because you don't know what someone might be going through.